Have you ever pondered over the significance of the river Euphrates drying up? This river, the Euphrates, holds a prominent place in human history. Nestled in the heart of the Middle East, it has been a cradle of civilization, nurturing life on its banks since time immemorial. From the ancient city of Babylon to the mighty Assyrian Empire, societies have thrived along its course, reaping the benefits of its fertile soils and abundant waters. Its geographical location has made it a vital lifeline, a conduit of trade, and a border between great empires. Culturally too, the Euphrates holds immense significance. It's etched deeply into the collective memory of the region, featuring in countless tales, myths, and prophecies. It's not just a river, it's a symbol, a character in the grand narrative of human history. But have you ever wondered why the prophecy tells us about this river drying up? Let's delve into the prophecy that has intrigued scholars and historians alike. This prophecy, which has become a topic of fascination and debate, is attributed to the Prophet Muhammad, dating back to the 7th century. It's been recorded in various forms and versions throughout history, but its core message remains the same. According to the prophecy, a time will come when the mighty river Euphrates, one of the longest and most historically significant rivers in the world, will dry up, revealing a mountain of gold. Now, here's where the story takes an even more intriguing turn. The prophecy further states that underneath this river, there are angels chained, waiting for the river to dry up. Once freed, these angels are said to bring about significant changes in the world. If we look at the imagery, it's compelling. A river known for its life-giving waters drying up to reveal a hidden treasure, and angels, benevolent heavenly beings, breaking free to fulfill their divine tasks. The notion of the Euphrates drying up is a powerful one, symbolizing a drastic shift in the natural world. This image carries a sense of foreboding, as the drying up of a river often points to a period of drought, famine, or environmental crisis. Yet it also holds a promise of revelation, of something valuable and significant being unveiled. As for the angels chained beneath the Euphrates, interpretations vary. Some believe these angels are literal divine entities, while others see them as symbolic of significant events or changes that have been held back, waiting for the right moment to come forth. Either way, their release is seen as a momentous event, one that will leave a lasting impact on the world. The prophecy doesn't specify when these events will occur, adding to its mystique and intrigue. Over the centuries, many have speculated about its fulfillment, keeping an eye on the Euphrates and the world events surrounding it. It's quite a thought-provoking prophecy, isn't it? Interpretations of prophecies can vary widely, and this one is no exception. When it comes to deciphering the prophecy surrounding the river Euphrates, scholars and believers alike have come up with a myriad of interpretations. Some see the drying up of the Euphrates as an allegorical prediction, representing a time of great change or upheaval. This could be a socio-political shift, an environmental crisis, or even a spiritual awakening. The river in this context is seen as a symbol of life and sustenance. Its drying up could therefore signify a period of scarcity or deprivation. Others interpret the prophecy more literally, suggesting that the drying up of the Euphrates will be a physical phenomenon that will precede apocalyptic events. In this interpretation, the drying river could be seen as a harbinger of end times, a warning sign of the world's impending doom. As for the chained angels beneath the river, interpretations vary just as widely. Some scholars propose these angels represent suppressed truths or hidden knowledge that will come to light when the river dries up. These truths could be spiritual revelations or perhaps even scientific discoveries. Others, however, see the chained angels as metaphors for destructive forces or negative energies held at bay. The drying of the Euphrates would then symbolize the unleashing of these forces upon the world. This could be interpreted as a period of strife, chaos, or conflict. There are also those who blend these interpretations, suggesting the prophecy is both literal and metaphorical. They argue that the physical changes in the Euphrates could reflect deeper spiritual or societal transformations, and the chained angels could signify both hidden knowledge and impending chaos. It's important to note that these interpretations are not definitive but rather reflections of different perspectives. The prophecy, like a prism, refracts a single idea into a spectrum of interpretations, each colored by the viewer's beliefs, knowledge, and worldview. The interpretations are as diverse as they are intriguing. But what does this prophecy mean for us today? In a world that is rapidly changing, both climatically and politically, the prophecy of the river Euphrates drying up and the angels chained beneath it takes on a new light. It's not just about a river or a historical event. It's about the interconnectedness of our planet, the fragility of our ecosystems, and the profound impact that human actions can have on the world. Let's start with the environmental implications. The Euphrates, once a lifeline for civilizations, is now at risk of drying up. This is an alarming reminder of the urgency of climate change. As the river's water levels decrease, it affects not only the lives of the people who depend on it, but also the numerous species that call the river home. It's a stark reminder of how our actions can lead to irreversible changes in the environment. Then, there's the geopolitical angle. The Euphrates flows through several countries, each with its own interests and conflicts. As water becomes scarce, competition for this vital resource could potentially escalate tensions in an already volatile region. This prophecy, then, is a warning about the dire consequences of resource disputes and the need for cooperation and sustainable management. Lastly, the spiritual significance. The prophecy speaks of angels chained beneath the river, symbolizing the containment of destructive forces. If the river dries up and these forces are unleashed, it urges us to reflect on the destructive potential within our own societies. Are we nurturing harmony and peace, or are we, knowingly or unknowingly, unleashing forces of discord and destruction? In this light, the prophecy becomes a mirror, reflecting our actions and their potential repercussions. It's a call to be mindful of our environment, to seek peaceful resolutions to conflicts, and to foster a society that values harmony over discord. The prophecy's significance seems to transcend time and geography. It's not just about the past or the future, or about a particular place. It's about the here and now, and about all of us. And what about the Euphrates River today? Let's take a moment to ponder over the current state of this remarkable river. Once a mighty force of nature, it is now grappling with environmental challenges that threaten its very existence. The Euphrates, like many other water bodies worldwide, is not immune to the adverse impacts of climate change. Increasing temperatures, irregular rainfall, and prolonged drought periods have led to a reduction in its water flow. This decrease poses a significant threat not only to the river itself, but also to the millions of people who rely on it for their daily sustenance. The challenges faced by the Euphrates do not end with climate change. Another pressing issue is the construction of dams and irrigation projects. These structures, while beneficial for energy production and agriculture, have had a detrimental effect on the river's health. They've led to the fragmentation of the river's natural course, altering its flow and threatening the diverse ecosystem it supports. But despite these challenges, the Euphrates still holds a significant place in the modern world. It remains a vital source of water for agriculture and drinking in the regions it flows through. It also continues to be a crucial transportation route, facilitating trade and commerce. As for the prophecy, some interpret the river's current conditions as signs of its fulfillment. The drying up of the Euphrates, as mentioned in the prophecy, is seen by some as a metaphor for the river's declining health and the challenges it faces. However, it's important to remember that interpretations vary, and what we see as signs could merely be the natural progression of things. Regardless of the prophecy's interpretation, one thing is clear. The Euphrates River, once a symbol of life and prosperity, is now a stark reminder of the urgent need for sustainable environmental practices. Its story is a call to action for all of us to take better care of our planet. The Euphrates continues to hold a significant place in our world, just as the prophecy said. So, what have we learned from our exploration of the Euphrates prophecy? We've journeyed through the history and mythology surrounding the mighty Euphrates, a river that has been at the heart of civilizations since time immemorial. We've delved into the prophecy itself, a captivating tale of hidden angels and a drying river, and explored the various interpretations, each adding its unique flavor to the narrative. We've discussed the significance of this prophecy, how it has shaped societies, influenced cultures, and stirred the imaginations of countless individuals across time and space. We've reflected on the state of the Euphrates today, its dwindling flow, a stark reminder of the pressing challenges we face in our world. As we conclude this fascinating journey, let's remember that each interpretation of the prophecy offers a different lens through which to view our history and our future. Whether or not the prophecy will come true remains to be seen, but its significance in our history and our future is undeniable.